So many people have been asking me to update you on Beer Day, and as you can see, she is doing so well.
You can't keep them all.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope the start of your day is absolutely amazing. You know, I've been on this kind of health thing for the last few weeks. I talked to you guys about tightening things up and getting a little bit better into shape. And to give you the update, I am down about 11 pounds. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you. To lose 11 pounds in a few weeks at my body mass wasn't terrible, but probably I need to slow that down a little bit. So basically, my target was 15 to 20 pounds, and I should have probably taken about 2 months to get there. And I'm more than halfway there in about 3 weeks. So I need to kind of slow that pace down. The opportune thing for me, if I want to do it healthy, is to lose about 2 to 3 pounds a week. So anyways, I am continuing to go healthy, and I am going to keep this kind of clean lifestyle going for as long as I possibly can, and I'll keep you guys updated. Today I'm going to head over to the shop, and I am excited to share with you guys kind of my plans moving forward. I'm going to take you guys on a step-to-step thing, and how I've kind of come to some new decisions in life that I'm pretty excited to share with you guys. But before we get out of here, I did want to tell you one other thing. It's been a little bit more than a week since my girl Artemis passed away, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been a really difficult time for myself, Lori, the entire family. Even my boy Zeusy here is definitely struggling. We're paying him so much attention, and your guys' love, support, and everything you've done for me has been so appreciative. Thank you during this tough time, understanding and showing me love and support. It means the world to me. And as a matter of fact, I just got this in the mail, and I am so appreciative. Katie and Tony from KT Reptiles did this for me, and I absolutely love it. It says, in the loving memory of our beloved Artemis Barczyk, and I'm gonna try not to tear up. Regardless, thank you guys so much for all that support. It's hard, and we're working on it, and we're going to continue to keep going, and your support has helped our family, so thank you so much. As for now, let's go ahead and gear up, head over to the shop, push all our problems aside, and just have a great time for the rest of this vlog. Can you do me a favor? Go down in the comments and tell me something amazing about yourself. How is your day going? Because I love reading about you. While you're down there, can you smash that like button for me? Let's go ahead and just get to the shop. So we are at the building, and I actually want to take you next door in a second because I want to kind of show you what I've got going on, and I want to explain a little bit about my thought behind it. The truth is over the last week and a half, I've had literally hundreds and hundreds of emails from people within the reptile community, and they've kind of expressed some of their opinions about the way we should do things. And let me tell you, I've listened. I understand. I have to be held to a high standard. I want people to love these animals. I want people to think that we care about these animals, and I want people to do the right thing about animals. So I am working next door, and some of the ideas that people have shared with me, I'm going to incorporate to next door because I want to kind of be the beacon of the hobby. I want people to look and say, that guy not only loves his animals, but he's caring for them properly. So I'm going to do the best I can do. So I'm going to kind of share with you some of those ideas in a second. Before I get onto that, I did want to tell you that Lori, myself, and Noah were supposed to be heading to Europe in a couple days, and we're going to do a meetup in London, and we're going to be down in Rome, we're going to be in Paris, but but honest to God, I'm just going to tell you guys that, emotionally, this last week or so has been very difficult on myself and my family, and we've decided just to postpone that trip. Maybe for a few weeks, maybe a month. We'll see what happens, but we decided to postpone because the timing is just not right. I mean, not only for us, but also it's not fair to Zeus, our dog. He's still grieving too, and to leave him, in someone else's care just isn't fair to him. So we've decided we're going to postpone it. So everyone that was going to come see me in London, I apologize. I promise we'll be back soon, and we'll definitely do that meetup, but for now, we're going to have to postpone it a little bit. Regardless, let's go ahead and head over next door. So for anyone that's done construction, they know that there's always a disaster before you really get going. So we took out all the rest of the walls in this place to just basically make one big room so that the whole thing is one area. We obviously have racks we've got to get rid of. We've got these things we're going to move out, but this is the base of where we're at right now. So this particular entire room is going to be nothing but displays, okay? There's going to be no rack system. There's going to be no small case. Everything is going to be displays. And to give you a really quick rundown, this entire wall here, from here all the way to the front there, is going to be just really big cages. Lucy and Daisy are going to have really big cages. The rest of, Sunrise, all my big constrictors are going to be kept right in here over the first part of this wall. It's going to be nothing but really big cages with huge climbing branches. And I've been talking with some people over in Europe, and I'm very interested to hear what they have to say. I've got to research it a lot more, but they've been doing a lot of research on lighting and the fact that there are some things that we as herpetoculturists, myself included, just have not been doing right for many, many years. You got to remember that the reptile hobby has only been around for, 30 years or so. So sometimes we get going in a direction and we think, well, it's working and this is what we should do. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's always right. What works is working, but at the same time, maybe we can get better. And I've realized what you guys are saying about that. So I've been listening to them about lighting, about heating, about kinds of different things. So I'm excited to continue to learn about that and incorporate some of that into some of this build. Also, I've talked to some people about bioactive substrate. Absolutely, I'm going to do that with some of these cages too. And I'm going to try to experiment to see what the best possible cages for these animals are, not only for size and heat and requirement, but also enrichment. So those of you that have reached out to me and we've had great conversations, thank you. Thank you for continuing to guide me. I want to listen to you guys. So we're going to have a huge cage for Bella over here that's going to be absolutely mammoth. She deserves so much room. She loves to run around the shop, but I want to have a huge cage, and I'm still going to take her out a lot. I'm going to definitely do a big tortoise pen over here so that Speedy and Savvy, and if I add any other things, they have a big area over there. They'll still come home during the summer. And then we'll have a middle aisle right here that comes right down the middle that is going to be back-to-back cages. Again, all natural, beautiful setups, tall enclosures, big enough for everything. And then ultimately we're going to do another row right on this side. Now you got to remember, I want to have, birthday parties, school events, private parties in this place. So we definitely have to have room for people to sit. We want to have kind of a stage probably over here in the corner where myself or another educator can stand up and give presentations on reptiles, as well as at the end, we'll have an area where people can stand up over here. Maybe there'll be a real naturalistic background and people can stand up. They can get their pictures taken with Sunrise or RJ or whatever the case is. Now RJ is going to stay next door, but I'm thinking about building right here in the very front. I'm thinking about building another pond where I can put Bowser. And I want that pond to have clear sight so people can actually see in. And I'm going to do a couple other aquatic things. Obviously, we have Rick and Morty. That's going to be an aquatic thing. I want to get a few other aquatic animals, and I want to get some more arboreal stuff too. Again, in the center aisle will be some of the arboreal cages for the Amazon tree boas, emerald tree boas, green tree pythons, some arboreal lizards. Don't let me forget, there's going to be a handful of really cool cages that will probably start on this wall or go on this wall, depending on how I end up the design going, for not only Chicken Strip as he gets bigger, but also a couple other monitors that I'd really like to get. I want to get some really nice monitor cages with tons of room, and I want to be able to interact with them so that they become really tame. So I want to give them everything they need, but also I want it to look amazing. So again, continue to talk to me if you have ideas, concepts. I've had a handful of people reach out and say they want to help. If you do, please, I'm listening. I want you to help. I want this to be amazing. I want to spend most of my life in this room, to be honest with you. When this is done, I want this to be my oasis, and I want to stay here all the time. So you get an idea of basically what it is. Oh, and I want to talk about one other thing really quick. Downstairs, we want to do a quarantine room. We want to do a room that is basically, maybe about 600 square foot or so. That'll have some caging in it for various types of things. That way, when we get stuff in, we can quarantine it from the rest of the collection. collection. Again, I've been listening to some of the ideas people have had about quarantine, and I think some of them are absolutely fantastic. So we're definitely going to set up the quarantine room down there. And I want to let you guys know, this is going to take time. This isn't going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen in a month. You know, I have a friend of mine that does naturalistic cages is actually coming up in about a week and a half, and we're going to spend a couple days kind of designing the cages out. What's best as far as the heating, the cooling, again with your suggestions, and then we'll start actually building hopefully within about 4 weeks from now. Now it's going to take us a couple months, if not longer, to actually build it out, but you're going to see like this first wall with the big snakes. Hopefully that'll be the first wall that's done. Then we'll do the next and the next and next. We'll have to see how it goes, but my idea is that this entire thing will be done certainly by the end of May, early June, to where it will be literally open for the public. So let me know down in the comments if you have any suggestions. Let me know if you're excited, and let me know if you will want to come visit us. So many people have been asking me to update you on Veer Day, and as you can see, she is doing so well. I assist fed her a couple times, and she actually even took a couple fuzzy mouse on her own over the last couple weeks, but she's starting to go into shed again. So I mean, she is definitely a weird animal, and I switched up her environment to have a little bit more humidity, a little bit more space for her to get into water. But the thing you have to be a little bit concerned about after talking to so many anaconda keepers is that if they're in the water too much, they can kind of develop blisters. So some people are like, oh, she needs so much more water, but you have to be a little bit careful because she stays in the water almost all the time. And so I don't want her to get blisters, but right now she's looking okay, but I'm definitely keeping an eye on that. But we definitely have the humidity up a little bit, we have a little bit thicker substrate, and we have it a little bit warmer. And again, she has taken a couple fuzzies, so I think that after the shed, she's really gonna take off. So Lori, what are you doing over here? Just getting stuff up on the website?
What I always do.
If you guys ever wonder, I think I've showed you guys with like the geckos what she does. This is what she does down here too. She just basically is taking pictures of cool animals and sticking them up on the website. I literally know nothing about the process of putting up things on the website. As a matter of fact, the other day it was funny because Tina asked me if I had done a charge for $40 for someone, and I told Lori and them, I don't even know how to do a charge with our business. So, I mean, what is the process? I mean, you just take a picture and then you just upload it to the site? How does it go?
Well, first you have to build the page on the back end of the website for the animal that says what it is, the price, and all that. And then after that's done, then I go back into it and add a picture.
Do you just take one picture, or are there multiple pictures?
It depends on the animal. Usually with ball pythons, I try to get 2 to 3 to showcase them. Some colubrids, I'll just put 1. Geckos, same thing. Try to get maybe 2 or 3. It just depends on what it is and how good my pictures turn out.
Okay, so I'm hoping that you guys are visiting my website, bhbreptiles.com, more than I am, because I obviously don't know anything about it. I told you guys, I love working with the animals. I love doing all that type of stuff, but I just keep myself away from the business side of things. And thankfully, Lori is very good at the business side of things, and she probably wants me to stay away, right?
Yes, yes. I don't like you looking, because then you see things like this that say keep on it.
Yo, we just had that argument. She goes, why do you want to keep this albino black pastel? As a matter of fact, let me show you it right now. It is so beautiful. I showed you guys this the other day.
They're all beautiful.
No, seriously. That thing is gorgeous. I mean, take a look at that animal. And of course, Lori's like, why would you want to keep that? And I said, because look at how amazing it is. It's true. I mean, that snake is gorgeous. So, yeah, so that's why I'm keeping it.
You can't keep them all.
Not all, but I can keep some. I mean, look how pretty that is. Well, some.
No, not most.
And with that said, I am going to go ahead and end the vlog here. I hope that you guys enjoyed the kind of update about what's going on next door and my plans for the future. I cannot wait to take you guys along on the journey. I hope that you guys are going to enjoy it. Let me know in the comments if you want to share the entire experience. I want to show the entire build out, from building the cages to making the backdrops, the lighting, the electrical. I want to take you guys on the entire journey, but I want to know, do you guys want to see that? Because if you do, it's going to be amazing. It's going to take us some time, but it should be so cool, and I hope that you guys will love it. And one day I hope you guys will come and visit me and see it in person. As for now, thank you so much for your support. I hope the rest of your day, morning, evening, whenever you happen to be watching, is absolutely amazing. Your support means so much to me, and I love you guys so much. Can you do me a couple favors before we get out of here? Can you smash that like button, as well as turn that post notification on so you know when I upload a video, which is every day, 7 days a week at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Remember to be kind to someone today, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.